right, yes, you're welcome back to the Balanced Diet of Entertainment this early morning. Now, if you check your Google now, so you go see say the next bus up all the enter. Now, something will concern our economy, it concern our country, it concern you and I as we sit down, they look ourselves. So, yes. Now, this one is something where so many people they talk, say, make we turn inwards, look into agriculture because Nigeria just right now, don't talk, say, for this 2018, that they target 945 billion naira revenue from non-oil sector. And this money too, now part of the money where they think of for things where they export, agricultural products where they export from Nigeria to other countries for Obodo abroad. And that's now why we get a very casual guest. She na Sabinos as a chartered accountant since 2011. And she don't get extensive experience in the area of accounting, auditing, even oil and gas and other consulting which she do. Now she don't get better verification and even qualification on top this one. Right now she manage her own firm and she na Mrs. Oluwatoyin Olamiji. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Welcome
Thank you
to the
very
show.
much.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Very,
very interesting topic where we get today. Exportation of our agricultural produce as a means to develop our nation. Now, looking at statistics, or rather the amount that we get online, we make less than 212 billion from agricultural exportation. Why is this low?
Yeah, because we still need more hands in the agricultural industry. We have the people in the industry right now, the knowledge factor is very low. There's a lot of challenges, so we need to go to a lot of awareness and let people know that there's a lot in agricultural industry. There's a lot of viable business available right now that we can do. There's a lot of processing industry to go into right now. And it can create jobs into the nation. A lot of ways it can develop our country in the area of gross domestic products. You can add value in the agricultural industry. You can be in the retail area. It depends on where you want to belong. And you can export to the nation, to other countries in the world.
Well, can I just do a follow-up question now? Talking about export, we see some of the things that we export now, like the yam, the cashew, and we still have some lapses, even in beans. We know say UK actually banned our beans for a very long time. Even till now, we are still appealing it. Yeah. So I wonder how we can go into large exports where we never even control the small amount of things that we export right now.
Yeah, you can go to large exports if we all collaborate in Nigeria. As a single entity, to get the large fund for agriculture, that's what they call break-even in every agro-products. Many of us have not been able to understand that. If you go to cashew industry now, if you don't have like 20 million naira, you are not making any profit. You are not breaking even. You are only doing cashew as a Nigerian, or you are doing it in your village, or you are doing it just to eat and for a normal living. But you are not looking at the profit and the creating employment aspect of it. But if you collaborate, companies come together, individuals come together, communities come together, then we can look at the pool of funds. And if I mean collaboration, I'm not talking about only fund. You can collaborate with your skill that you have in that industry. You can collaborate with your resources. You can collaborate your time.
All right, I would like to hold you on that because it gets so many questions we want to ask. And one of them, the one we consign exportation, the policies and the laws with on ground, and how well did they encourage people like you and I to export to go over to other countries. But that one I want to come back from this break because Balanced Diet of Entertainment this early morning. Now, before we break to the news with GBK, we will talk about this exportation sector and the potentials and some of the untapped potentials and resources we even there for inside that sector. And that's now why we get Mrs. Oluwatoyin inside the building with us. She be the chook mouth and she's still the chook mouth. On top this matter we concern exportation. Now before we break, you be give us some you be explain to us the power of collaboration in businesses as big and as huge as the exportation sector. Tell us more, please.
Yes, the power of collaboration is what can take us forward, and we will have speed on it. If you don't you have a project of 20 million and you only have just $1 million naira, you can pull friends together, you can pull companies together, and you collaborate. The most important thing about it is What you all are collaborating on should be a viable project, and the interest is to make profit.
All right, so just very quickly, I want to ask, because when it comes to exportation, a lot of people, they fear to venture into it because they don't hear stories of people we probably go into it, but they probably started wrongly, they don't get enough information. How encouraging our government on day in terms of putting policies on ground and implementing these policies to encourage these exports?
There are policies on ground right now, but the issue is people are not looking for the knowledge on the policies and how to work around the policies. If you get to Nigerian Export Promotion Council right now, they take you on training for export. They give you necessary information you needed, and you go on with them. There are so many. Then another problem is jumping out quality.
What does that mean?
You need to know the quality of the product you are taking outside the country. The quantity control of Europe is different from the quantity control of United States. And the raw material, the company that are using this product, they give you specification. So you cannot just say you want to export a product outside Nigeria and you are going there without having your mindset and destination of where you are going. So you need to do a lot of back-end job, back-end work on this before you even embark on export at all.
I like that. Now, you're not a person where they actually export moringa. Moringa, right? Tell
Yes.
us how you start this business of exporting moringa.
Yeah, moringa is it's a new ground in Nigeria as at now. So we call it moringa economy. We want to go commercial on moringa. If you talk about cashew in Nigeria, many Nigerians have been going on. But
Yes.
if you talk about sesame seed, they have been exporting sesame seed. But moringa is a product that is highly requested outside the country. They use it for a lot of things. Pharmaceutical companies use it. Chemical industry use it. They use it for making creams, a lot of things. And there is a lot even to use concerning moringa. You can export moringa leaves. You can export moringa seed. And there's other things that come out of moringa that the research is still going on now that is very useful until they come about what you can use it for, but the research is going on all over the world. But what we are saying now is that for you to export moringa, you take 1 hectare of land, you are talking about 3 tons, or thereabout 4, 5 tons. But how many tons do you have in a container? How many lands are you going to have a viable exportation of moringa? Then if you plant moringa in Niger State, for example, you plant another moringa in Kwara State, you are talking about logistic value chain. It increase your costs. So the only way out is to pull resources together, do it on a large scale, and take the profit out of it. As at now, all over the world, moringa, United States of America, they are sending money through a particular platform to some companies in West Africa, in Africa, thereabout, to plant moringa. So now, why can't Nigerians do it when we don't even have to stress ourselves? We have a natural land. We have gifted with the kind of lands we have. All we need to do is to have a skillful man that will take their position in the industry, to take the men that have the knowledge. If I'm talking about the men that have the knowledge, you are talking about men that are skillful in the process.
Now you talk
making it.
You talk of making, you talk of men, and you talk of the farmland. Now
Yes.
you know the level of insecurity in the country as we speak.
Yes.
Now we know the way herdsmen, they go across certain states and certain parts of Nigeria to cause a lot of mayhem. Some people, they fear for their lives and properties as we speak because of this badness where these herdsmen they do. How this one they even affect? Because as you talk Kwara, for my head, I think if they go Kwara, or imagine say they plant for Ekiti, or you can't go plant for Benue, and you're looking at logistics, not only are you thinking of logistics, you're hoping that your own crops will not be perished or killed by some people who just won't come out to do badness for reasons best known to
Or
them.
even by animals. It might not be people,
Yes.
but by animals or natural
Disasters.
disaster.
Yes, there's a lot of ways to handle this crisis. There is no business industry without crisis. The important thing about it is to know, to be informed about the crisis yearly, about the prospect of next year crisis, so you plan to manage it. Now we are talking about estimate. Can I give an example in oil and gas? Was there any, there have been issues in the industry, and they have been managing it.
Yeah.
Then we are talking about the issue of herdsmen. What we do, we introduce ourselves to any environments we go before we farm. Many farmers don't even do that. We go to the community leaders. We let them know that we are here for farming.
Does this not involve money?
That's what we're saying.
It's all logistics.
It's all logistics, and you have to spend money to make your profit. You have to plan your cost for all this. We take them, let them know that we are coming for so farming in this area. Then we engage the community people in the area of casual labors. Then we go there, okay, we take information from community leaders. They will tell you their experience of S-men in the past 2, 3, 4 years. These are the things that helps our control of crisis and management. Then if you do that, you go through the community leaders, even to the S-men. They know all of them. They know the troublesome one among them. I know of a community in Odo State now. They don't even have single S-men. They pursue all of them, where we got some land now. So if you have that, we engage them. Another point is we engage security men all through the farm. They will locate police station around the neighborhood that is attached to the neighborhood we farm. We'll let them know.
How long did it take for this moringa seed from the time when you plant them to the time of harvest?
For leaves, you have 3, 4, 5 months. You are already harvesting your leaves. For seed, you have over 1 year, over 12 months, you have your seed. And if you have them, in the next over 20 years, you're harvesting it. But
now, okay, I look at transportation for moringa seed because I'm looking, because I know say sometimes you go transport and through water to get to the European countries or the companies where you need them. Now, when it comes to storage, how do they take money storage? Because some of the things will affect our yam and beans are the storage rate. By the time when the thing reach there, it don't rot.
If you get to Eastern Texas, USA, right now, when I was there, you see a lot of foods, a lot of exportation goods from Africa condemned. The point is jumping quality control. As I'm talking right now, before we pack our moringa, they have already stationed us for training in the United States for our quality control. How they want it to be packed, how the kind of condition of drying they want concerning the leaves, and the kind of package product they want concerning it. But people just, the issue we have in Nigeria is that we are too eager to make profits.
Shortcuts, so they go through shortcuts.
People like shortcuts. People don't want to go through the process in order to have a good result. It's better you make your 1 naira profit and lose 3 naira than losing the whole 5 naira. If you have 2 naira profit out of 5 naira, if you aim towards 5 naira and you lose your capital of 10 or 15 naira, you lose out. But if you have a steady 2 naira, and you have it steady for the next 10 years, 20 years, you are good to go. But they go there, and so many people go to this farming without knowledge. Without knowledge. They go to farming, they don't test the soil.
Okay, now, because of time, because they be like, just keep
you. Just to say this, I think I actually like the fact, say, before you even decide to put your crops or moringa in any state, they actually go through process.
A lot of them.
Which is the best and the ultimate. You go through security. I want me you actually talk more on all the things where you go through before you start up. But I know say time not be our friend at all.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. You go through you test the soil, the chemical combination of the soil, so that you know how to manage the soil even before you put in your seed. Wow. You test your seed in order to combine the result of the soil together so that you will know the expectation of your yield. Though many Nigerians don't do that, they just put the seed on the ground. You know the expectation of what you want. So these are the job of soil scientists, seed scientists, and the agronomists will take through the process of when the seed is on the ground to nurse it.
Do you train people on moringa exportation?
So like now we are now calling for those that want to use their farm and go. We train them as we are going through, because our US is training us right now. They're telling us it's organic. That is, you are not putting any chemical to enhance the growth.
No fertilizer.
No fertilizer at all.
Wow.
That's their condition. So we are now taking Nigeria, because we cannot take it, because we have more than enough order right now. So we want to take other Nigerians that want to consult with us.
So these other
They use
Nigerians,
their
how
farm.
they fit to reach you on top any of the platforms? Because I know say a lot of them right now, but they won't know how can we join and also join in this good cause. How they
And
fit
there are
reach you?
those who get farm, right?
Those that have their farm,
Their
that
farm
want to
space.
go through the training, as we are doing it in our farm, they are following us. Because we are doing the pilot first. After the pilot, we are not rushing, like I said. After the result of the pilot of the leaves, we take it back to the States after testing it in Nigeria. With the Nigerian result, we take it down to the United States. They test it for us.
All right.
So
So
they
how
can be
people
reached.
reach you?
081 on my WhatsApp, 081 844 94012. Or you Google exportnigeriangoods.com. Nigeriangoods.com.
Is it Nigeria or Nigerian?
Nigerian.
Okay.
An
N. Okay.
Exportnigeriangoods.com. Or you go to Facebook, LinkedIn, you Google Oluwatoyin Olamiji. You get the information of what we are doing.
All right.
In
Thank
our
you
Facebook
so much.
or our Facebook page. LinkedIn, we are all there. Just Google the name, you will see all the other networks.
Export Nigerian goods, 9BDplace.com, 9 be the best place for you to get as much information as you want concerning exportation, especially if you want to enter into that sector and you be newbie. Thank you so much for you coming inside the studio.
Thank you.
Very informative. All right,
Thank
now so we'll
you.
see I'm on top this particular day. Will be Wednesday, number 28 day for Inside March. We'll go there again tomorrow. The last Thursday for Inside the month of March. I remain Lucia Nabong. Make it a better day.
All right, and if you want to win our Kellogg, just log on to www.wazobiatv.tv and then answer the question for there. I still remain Uvi Ehigamusoi. See you again tomorrow.
For your
Thank you so
research,
much.
for your research, do you do any collaboration with IITA?
Yes, the doctor I use.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.